Vasala's channel for beginners. I'm going to teach you my royal icing. Gonna make believe we're making a whole batch because I really don't need a whole batch right now, but I don't want you to get confused. So I'm going to give you the whole batch recipe starting from, okay, we need a half a cup of water plus 2 tablespoons of water. So a half a cup and 2 tablespoons of water. Listen closely. If you want this to be lemon, use freshly lemon squeezed juice for half that amount. So you would make a 1/4 cup of lemon juice and 1 tablespoon of water. You got it? So let's start that again. You use a 1/4, you use a half a cup. So 1/4 would be lemon juice and 1/4 would be water. But let's just make believe we're not using lemon juice. Just use a half a cup of water with 2 tablespoons of water. Pour it in. So a half a cup of water. With the 2 tablespoons of water, 2 extra tablespoons. Then you're adding 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar, however you like to say it. And I like to whip this up a little bit with the meringue first. So I'm using, this is 4½ tablespoons of meringue powder. It looks like this. Or you can get it in Wilton's or another brand, but it's got to be meringue powder. It's egg white powder. So here we go. We're putting 4½ tablespoons in. There we go. And I'm going to mix that up with the mixing paddle. So let's mix it up good until it gets a little frothy. I like to get it on the side, but stick it to the sides there. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it on the side without having to take it off. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Mix that up till it starts getting frothy. It's egg white powder, so it can turn into, it's a meringue powder. So before we put the powdered sugar in, which is 7 to 8 cups of powdered sugar now, this is one whole batch. If you want to change it to a half a batch, just split the whole thing in half. Half a cup of water plus 2 tablespoons of water. It'll all be in the description. Alright, so I'm going to move this around just a little bit. And it's getting pretty frothy, see? If you can see that. See how it's starting to get whippy, like frothy and white. And this is the stuff that we colored. Remember we had the video where we colored everything? This is the basic royal icing. I'm going to redo this whole area so that I can be over here without pushing things around. Alright, I'm going to stop it for a minute. Just scrape the sides. See how it's on there like that? It looks almost like a meringue. Like it is meringue, but it looks like almost Stiff Peaks meringue. But we got it all in there. Now we're gonna add the sugar. 7 cups. It could be more or less. I like to leave it thick so that I could add my own water. Why add, you know, more water now? Sometimes I don't even put those 2 tablespoons in. You'll see. Once you get the feel of it, you'll know what to do. But for now, just go by my recipe that I got. All right, so I am going to take this, and you could either sift it. I'm pouring the whole thing in. You don't have to, just go slow. Pour it in, go real slow. I put 7 cups in. I will put an 8th cup in if I need it. Start off slow until it's incorporated. And then you speed it up. This way it won't be flying all over. Oh, you know what? With everything, I like a pinch of salt. Gotta put a pinch of salt in there. I'm using unsalted butter, so might as well use a little pinch of salt. It's not even a 1/4 teaspoon. Or an 1/8 teaspoon in there. And it's sea salt too, top it off. Alright, I see some powdered sugar on the sides, which is annoying me, but that's okay. It's annoying me. Alright, so let's put it up higher now. Put it all the way up to the top. Don't look. I'm pushing some of the powdered sugar down. You're not supposed to do this, but I'm doing it. I feel better now. I feel so much better. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I like to turn it around a little bit because sometimes these mixes don't get every little spot. This might need a little bit more, but maybe not. I'll see in a minute. When I pull out the, it looks like it's pretty good. I don't think we need to add that extra part. Maybe not. Let's see. I love the way it looks though. It's really fluffy. This dries very fast, so when we get to the end, we gotta hurry up and put it in a container. So let me go get a container. This is done. I'll tell you right now if it's at Stiff Peaks. And I would say that's Stiff Peaks. Wouldn't you? That's good. Perfect. We don't need to add that extra cup. And that's it. We hurry up and put it into the container of your choice. Or you could put it in a plastic bag. Some people do. If you're going to be using this right away, you know you have to do that trick with the bowl. Go to my video that shows you how to do the consistency of royal icing. Icing. I can't talk. Okay. Let me get this off the... You know what I gotta buy? You know, it would be helpful to buy one of those things that takes all this off of here without having to touch it, I'm going to buy one for myself because I really don't like doing this. This is one of my most uncomfortable jobs. And I'm sure it would be yours too. Because you miss one and then you got to go keep going. Okay, let me get this off. We don't want to lose any of our meringue. That's what this is, royal icing. I don't know why they don't call it meringue icing. It's royal icing. Made with meringue powder and water. So why would somebody name it royal icing? It's a good one, huh? We should ask Google. If I had another phone, I would ask Google. All right, so let me get that out of there before it starts stiffening. It'll start stiffening on the sides already. Yeah, that's a perfect consistency. Look at that. Look how creamy that is. Look at that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This goes on top of the cookies. You could make it a little thicker if you want, but I like leaving it like this, where you don't have to keep adding so much water to make it the flooding consistency, make it the writing consistency, make it all the different consistencies. You have to, the couple of different consistencies that I use. I use between flooding and like a medium consistency. So it's like between a thick and a smooth flowing flooding consistency. Flooding, I showed you in the video, is where it comes out of the bag real smooth and here, oops, sorry about that. So there it is. There's your royal icing, but it's not like other icings. You gotta really hurry up and cover this before it starts to stiffen, which we like because that's why it's so great for custom cookies. You know what? And we'll probably try a few more. I'm thinking about making a different kind of recipe with that dough. So maybe I'll do both cutouts. It does smell good though. If you want to put vanilla in, you can, but vanilla and almond already are in the cookie. Let me just taste a little bit. It's good. Now here's the deal. You put the cling wrap on the top. Let it go on the top of the icing so that it doesn't get hard. So this is what we do. See how I have that down? Press it into the icing. There. And then you take the top and put that over it. And then you write the date on it. Where's my, okay. Today is June the 7th. So put 6/7/26. It's always good to keep track on anything you put in the fridge or freezer. I'm putting it in the fridge because I'm going to be using it. But if you're not going to be using it, you could freeze this for a couple of months, just as with everything else. So might as well. So here we got royal icing, and you've learned my cookie dough, and we'll get to baking the cookies next on the next session here. So have a blessed day, and pray for me that my internet goes back on. Maybe I will do the cookies now, because I am not one to sit around and do nothing. So I thought I'd watch a good movie or something. Matter of fact, somebody told me, what's the name of that movie? Sarah's Oil was a good recommendation to me. So I want to check that out. All right. Bye, bakers. New or old. Have a wonderful day. I love you all, and I hope that you learn how to make some things that I could teach you, and that it'll always stay with you, and you could always go back to and do it again. So, as I said, the recipe will be in the description. So take care. Have a great Sunday night. Be blessed.